Welcome to the Uncensored podcast with Tumbo and Black Moses. I'm Tumbo, and Black Moses is not here.
Once again. It's all
But
good.
yeah, he wanted to be here, but he has something to do. I think, yeah, he has some training or whatever. I don't know. So you hear with Uncle Tumbo again, solo dolo. But I have my lovely wife here with me again, like always. On this day that Kenny G has made.
Really?
Yes. How was your week? I know how your week went. Our week. How I want you to vent. Go ahead. What if you want to talk about it? Go ahead.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, world, wherever you are listening. I hope your day is going well. Mine is okay. We don't have any power. Was it storm? Yeah, it was storming here in Detroit. And our whole neighborhood is out.
Mine's not. Yaktown stand up.
But I did sleep good. So I can my neck wasn't hurting when I woke up this morning. I slept at the opposite end of the bed.
Oh yeah, you've been having back problems.
Oh yeah, whatever. Pray for my healing. My week was, oh man, so much happened this week. Where do I start?
Let's start with that venue trying to hose us.
No, we're gonna start from Monday, okay? So I started at a new work site, same position, just different place, and oh my God, I walked into so much drama and didn't even know what I was walking into. Somebody that had beef with me from the last time was there, and she got beef with me again. It's like I walked in the room and she instantly got mad. Yeah, lied on another teacher and tried to put me in it. And I said, don't put my name in this mess because it ain't got nothing to do with me. But if I see her, if I see her, I'm going to smile and walk away.
Yes.
But anyway, so that was pretty much drama for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. They put her out the class. It was hilarious. Told her don't come back. So that was that. It was some more drama. I love my work site, my new location. I love the kids that I'm working with. They're amazing.
Pork chop.
It was an instant connection. Yeah, we have one named Pork Chop. He's the cutest little round butterball thing ever. And
kind of jealous.
You should be because they get all my love.
And I can't even give it nothing.
I know, you didn't even hug me this morning.
All right. You see the beef?
I'm sorry.
I'll be all right.
So, let's see. Tuesday, I got an email. I didn't look at the email, but I got it. Wednesday is when I looked at the email.
Oh, that's when you was waking me up.
Because I got a second email from our wedding venue. Shaking my head. Y'all, they are closing our venue.
So the royal wedding is not going to happen there.
No, and not on June 20th, 2020.
Oh, we get married on that day.
Yeah, that's a conversation for later.
Yeah.
But we gonna make it work. But there is a reception coming, definitely. We're looking at August 1st. So yeah, I'm trying to get my money back. These people only want to give me half, and I done gave them double, and I ain't falling for that. They either gonna have to do some serious accommodating, or the banks will be in order. So yeah, that was my week. Pretty stressful, and then it's even worse when my family is sitting here trying to tell me what I'm gonna do and what I'm not gonna do, and it ain't about them. It's about what we want. So yeah, that's been my week.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It seems like the women always get the worst end of it. I don't get it.
The dudes, because y'all, we don't. It ain't like we don't care, but we don't care.
But I don't either. It's not me that's doing all the caring. It's my grandma and my mom. And if they're listening, I want them to hear this. Stop stressing me the fuck out.
I did not say that. That was Donisha. It wasn't me.
No, it's just like little stuff. like my grandma tell, oh, we're gonna have this big fabulous cake. That's not what we want. Why do I have to have a big fabulous cake if that ain't what I want? Oh, you're gonna have this big old $3,000 dress. I don't want that. That's not what I want. So let's move on. This is not your wedding. This is my wedding. My thing
She's just
is,
trying to help. She
I
just wants you
told,
to have the best.
and that's fine. But don't make suggestions if you're not showing the money. That's how I feel. You can have whatever you want at this wedding if you want to pay for it. That's it. I mean, you want a big fancy cake? You go right ahead. But I don't want them to do that either. So let us plan it how we want it. I think we could have a very, very nice wedding and not have to spend millions of dollars. So that's where I am at in that boat.
Oh.
I need a house. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And on that note, I need some healing too, because it's been a long week, a long, stressful week.
I can heal you.
Yeah.
I'll heal you.
Okay. My heart.
I'm
It
here
aches.
for you. I'm here for you. But, so we're going to get into the topic. This rant was sponsored by Arby's, Buffalo Tacos.
What?
You know, but I want to talk about that too. Everybody's having this
coming out with a
weird,
taco now?
man, Burger King got that crappy crap.
Have you tried that?
I ain't spending my $1.25 for that crap.
Well, I haven't tried it either. I don't plan on trying
It
it.
looked like a bunch of boo-boo wrapped in a flour crap. Dipped in
Flour
crap.
shell.
Flour shell crap. Ugh. They messing up. I love some tacos. I love some tacos, but
I don't like chicken and taco. Like, that's
I
disgusting.
tear some. Is it Southeast or Southwest Detroit?
Southwest.
Nah. When I was working at the border, and my homeboy, the little Mexican dude who used to clean up our, I forgot what they call cubicles, whatever. He told me, I said, I want some tacos. He told me to go to Southwest Detroit.
He was about to get you killed.
Man, and that's when I first just got my car too. That junk before
He
it
was
got
definitely
broken,
trying to get you killed.
before it got broken into. Man, them tacos was on point.
I don't like authentic Mexican tacos.
How dare you? Shout out to all my Mexican people, Kayline,
Mexican,
Los.
Puerto Rican,
Mexican, Puerto Rican, tacos, burritos, sand, water, same thing.
Oh my goodness!
Shout out to all of them. We out here, but I love you. Don't know what you missing. Oh,
I don't like it. It's not my homemade tacos with the sour cream.
Nah, you doing it wrong.
I know.
Oh, Natalie too. Shout out to her cooking them empanadas or empadillas, whatever the hell they. Them boys are slapping. Los, not Los. Migo moms. I love some Mexican, Puerto Rican. I don't care.
They're Puerto Rican though.
Yeah, they Puerto. I like calling Los Mexican though because he get mad.
You do that to piss them off.
He get real bad. So it's funny to me.
I hope they hear this.
Me too. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tag him. Tell him like, listen to this.
You shouted them out.
Yeah, my Mexican friends. Except Natalie, Puerto Rican. She's Puerto Rican. You can tell she's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
She's an authentic Puerto Rican.
She black Puerto Rican. She black. She a black Puerto Rican.
A black
but I don't. They so like Puerto Ricans. Like I could tell the difference between Mexicans and Puerto Rico. Puerto Ricans, Mexicans,
and Puerto Rico.
They got their own little swag.
Mexicans,
they got their own little swag, but Puerto Ricans, they remind me so much of us that is ridiculous.
Oh, they are the same. I don't know.
It's a difference.
Yeah, it probably is.
It's a difference. The way they talk, the way they act, I be like, oh my gosh, that's weird.
But I don't know. My friend Yolanda, she's Mexican. I thought she was Puerto Rican, but she's Mexican. But I was like, wow, I didn't know that. But anyway.
It's hard to tell the difference when they start talking.
Like, oh, okay.
Like, oh, yeah, you Puerto Rican. Oh, yeah, you Mexican.
Well, let's get into this topic. Enough of our ranting.
What's our topic for today?
It's a part 2 of last week what we talked about. But we talked about last week, we talked more about the demons, and we didn't really get in depth.
We talked about demons and challenges
but we didn't get out We didn't get on how we overcame them and what we did for real, for real. I think I did, but
Oh, well,
everybody else, I didn't give everybody else time to,
talk about the out.
yeah, the out and everything.
Well,
But Black Moses not here, so he can't talk about his out.
right.
But I don't think he want his out because he's addicted to females. So I
You
don't,
gotta let her talk about that for himself.
that joke is hilarious. And then Carrie, she didn't talk.
Well,
more.
she did mention the suicide hotline.
Yeah, I did.
That was helpful.
Somebody was yesterday. I was talking to one of my coworkers about it. He asked me, "Was that her real number?" And he was like, "How does she look?" Because he was gonna call it.
All right, Kira, you gonna have somebody calling your phone for real, girl.
We told her not to do that.
No, but it's good.
Yeah, and I mentioned
mean,
it too. And
I just yeah. Oh, speaking of healing and stuff, so my co-teacher, she that was so crazy. We was just talking about all this. She was sharing with us about when she was married to her ex-husband who stays next door to her.
Weird.
It's not weird. I mean, it
I would
happens.
never stay next door to mine.
Well, that's a whole different situation. But anyway, her ex-husband is 19 years older than her. They up in age. She gotta be.
They seasoned.
Yeah, she in her maybe early 50s.
Oh yeah, she's seasoned.
So he up there, and so
Hey, he old.
yeah, 19. He's 19, 20 years older than she is.
Oh yeah, he about to kick the bucket.
And so they had been married for a while, a long time. They have kids. I think the oldest is 29.
Oh, okay.
So they've been married a while. They've been together forever. And so she was talking about their breakup. And so this week, she just started crying because I asked her, I said, well, why did you guys get divorced? And so that was something that she had been holding in for a long time.
Oh, you should brought her on the show.
Nah, she probably won't do it. You know how the older generations are.
Man.
But she just was, it was something that she had been holding in and had not really went into details about with anybody. And I told her, I said, well, you don't have to tell me everything. But I could see that it was some abuse there somewhere along the line. And I'm sure she probably wasn't upfront with me about everything.
Right. Normally people not.
Right. And that's okay. One step at a time.
Right.
And so, yeah, so she was just telling me about how he did her, and he was older. He did what older guys do, basically took advantage of her. Would compliment other
What you
wait.
mean by that? Go
Hold
deeper.
on. This woman cleaned this man up from the beginning. She talked about how he looked old and
He's old.
he had the gray hair and was wearing the same old raggedy suit with the busted gym shoes. And so she cleaned him up, got him together, and from that point on, he just thought he was the shit, right?
So you met me. I always thought I was a shit. So no.
And so then, he was taking advantage. He went and would compliment other females as they walked by, but not her. She had a house clean and stuff, and he wouldn't even acknowledge nothing that she did or whatever. So she was hurt, She felt like crap, and yeah. But she was able to finally express that to me this week, and she was in tears about it. It was a release. It was a healing moment for her. And she said it felt so good to be able to talk about those things. And that's what I think a lot of us should do. Talk about our problems. She held this in for so long, and she said just talking about it and releasing it, it made her feel good, although she claimed that she had already forgiven him, which she did because she was still doing stuff for him. But the fact that she feel like it's preparing her for the next person that come along in her life at the age of 50 plus.
She sound like me when I worked in the nursing home about that.
Yeah, but I think we should all talk about our problems because then nobody can ever use it against you.
Nope.
And because you're open with it.
Like,
so you can't go back and say, oh, she did this and she did that, or he did this, he did that. Oh well, everybody already know because they open with it.
Right.
They not in that place no more.
She's a whore. Yeah, everybody knows she a hoe. She even knows she a hoe.
Hey, right.
She's over with it.
That is done and over with. So you can't use that against that person.
Right.
But when you sit there with all that hurt, and it's just like you don't get healed because you sitting there, you got it balled up. Now you acting in ways that ain't even like you.
Right. It would eat you alive.
It will eat you alive.
What's her name?
Don't put out no names.
What's her name? No. I'm trying to think of the lady name.
It's a celebrity or something.
Yeah. Beloved.
Elijah.
Yeah. Oh, I love her. Beloved.
I love her too. I was watching her last night.
She had me crying one time. It was a beautiful girl, black girl, and she had an attitude, a typical attitude, like an angry black woman. But it was because of her dad abandoned her. So this dude, she had a whole bunch of females, a whole bunch of males, and this dude said something to her. He was like, "You always walking around with an attitude like you don't got no daddy," and she just snapped at him. But she wasn't really snapping at him. She was snapping at the situation, and she was like, and she made him stand in front of her, and she had like. She wasn't talking to him, but she was talking to her father. That junk was crazy. It had me crying. I was like,
that's yeah, man. It's like, weird because sometimes I wonder, like, how does that really not having a parent? Like, how does that really affect you? Like,
it affects you a lot.
No, I'm sure it does. I know that it does, but it's so weird as how it affects. It's like, why do we hold on to something that can be gone like that? You know. Matter of fact, I told this one girl who I'm working with now. You could tell she's she has a good heart, but her attitude, that tone, and how she just her priorities. I don't take no BS from nobody, and that's all fine and all, but. I'm gonna need you to fix that attitude. And I had to tell her, if somebody coming off to you as negative or snappy, you have to dismiss that. It's not you, it's them. It's something that's going on with them or something that they dealing with. Now you think I'm aggressive. She's aggressive. She's the type it's kind of embarrassing actually. You don't want to take her out nowhere.
Really?
It's always something negative. I said, "Oh, you just hurt. You need a little healing.
You need a hug.
You hurt." I rubbed her shoulder. I said, "Oh, you
like
have a broken heart."
See, like I do you.
She was like, "I'm not hurt." Like she sounded bitter, and I could tell that she had been through a lot in her life. And I didn't ask her, but you could just tell because the way she present herself. It's like, "Oh, I feel bad."
Wow.
So it's a lot of hurt people walking around here.
Yeah, like I used to be bitter. I used to be very bitter. Like
why?
I could not, like, I have a lot of self-hate. It was self-hate. Even my mom can attest to it. I was like, I would never date a black woman again. F all of them, they all crazy. I was so bitter. I was like, all crazy. And my mom, I don't think she took offense to it. She understood because she knew I was hurt. But I was saying some reckless stuff. I was like, I'm gonna date me a Puerto Rican. I'm done with those black girls. Crazy. And stuff. So
we're not all crazy.
At that time, I thought all of y'all was Satan.
No, but I do think, black women have a deep hurt, and it's not just from something that happened to them. A lot of it, especially when watching Ayala, we could see that a lot of it is generational. That's crazy. To have generational hurt. Something that happened to me probably happened to my mom, and she ain't never said nothing to me about it, I think conversations are very important to have in a household. That's why I plan on raising my kids openly. We're going to talk about whatever they need to talk about.
Me and my mom did that. Like, we talked about everything. We talked about sex. We talked about everything. Like, we not as close as we were. Maybe because I'm older and like, okay, Ma, I ain't about to talk to you. Like, you ain't built for what I want to talk to you about.
No, she can't handle it.
Like, you can't handle what I want to talk to you about because like I know I can talk to her about it, but it's weird, if that makes sense. At the same time, it's still weird, so yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was because people. I remember people was like, "You talk to your mom about sex? Yeah, why not?" Like,
I definitely never had that conversation like that with my mom.
why? That's so weird to me. Like,
Or my
why?
grandma. That stuff is taboo in our house.
But why?
I wish I could answer
It's
that.
it's a normal thing.
It is,
Like,
but it's taboo in our household.
I talk to my mom. Yeah, like sex, ask her questions. I'm like, hey, mom, what's this position? Like, I don't do no crazy stuff like that. Now I would say so like that'd be funny, but I wouldn't do no reckless stuff like that. But
you know what? I remember watching. I think it might have been like what's Kevin on Stage or something like that.
Mm-hmm. With the sex doctor.
Yeah,
I want a sex doctor on this show.
Well, his wife was talking about how because they never talked about stuff like that in her house, how it was uncomfortable for her to have sex with him sometimes because she didn't understand or what to really do or whatever. And there was something else I was watching during that time when I saw that where mothers, they can't teach their daughter how to have sex with their spouse or like you can't. Like, that's not something your mom can show you. Like,
why not?
Really?
Why not? Fathers show sons how to put on condoms and stuff.
I guess. Then you probably do have some parents who are open like that.
I think my Uncle David showed me how to put on a condom with a banana.
Oh, goodness.
I love my Uncle David. But hey, Miss Anthony.
Hello. She like, what did I just walk in on?
We talk about healing and conversations with our parents right now now we're on the subject of sex.
Okay.
Did you have that sex talk with your parent?
No, I never did.
See,
really?
It's common in the black household for
I
females.
never did.
Really?
Yes, I live with my grandmother, but I never had it with my grandmother. I never had it with my mama either.
That's so weird. I talked to my grandma about it. She talked about her sexual
Boys
experience.
is easier to do that with.
Yeah, my grandma never, she never wanted to encourage it, so I guess she just never. Oh.
That's weird.
And I wasn't in no super conservative household. That's just something we didn't talk about.
And my household is conservative.
Yeah,
my household is really conservative. Like we all about public affection, like hugs. You see how my family act, like kiss, hug. Like when we first dated, you was like, "Nah, don't kiss on me." I'm like, "Why? That's weird to me."
Yeah, no, especially about my family around.
And I had to get used to that. Like, oh, I can't. It was so weird. I couldn't contain myself, so I had to sit there like, this is so weird.
No affection.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is so weird.
Yeah,
but
I don't even remember ever seeing that in my house. Like, well, my granddad died when I was younger, but my grandma had another friend, but I know I've seen them kiss before, but
oh, I can't. No, don't say
it wasn't nasty to me. It wasn't no type of thing. It was just
Yeah, my family
He
kissed.
loves
My
her.
granddaddy kissed my arm over my like how I act toward. That's what I learned from my grandfather. My uncles did that to their wives. That's what I seen. And then my daddy, that was a whole that nasty. That nasty. Ugh.
be careful.
Get thoughts out my head. But yeah, we just talk about our healing. Did you watch the last episode?
No, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was a very good episode. Yeah, we talked about our demons and challenges within life.
You have any demons or challenges?
I have a lot of challenges.
Express if you want
That
to.
you've gotten through.
I have challenges every day.
Every day is a challenge.
Every day is
Waking
a
up is a challenge.
Shoot, just going to work.
Yes. Every day is a
If you want to
challenge.
express, please express your challenges.
I don't know. I have a lot of challenges. Like, I was just talking on the phone in the car with my cousin. She just like, you gonna send me a picture? And I'm just like, yeah, I'll take a picture for you. And she just like, I never take pictures. That's what she said. She hates taking pictures. And I just told her, like, I used to be like that. Like, I used to hate taking pictures.
Why?
Because
You're not ugly.
my self-esteem was so low.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I did not. Like, I didn't even like going places.
Oh, that's so sad.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I grew up like this. Like, it was like, that's why it's so hard. It still stick with me to this day. I'm about to be 26. It still stick with me to this day. Like, but it came from when I was younger, like from second grade. You get what I'm saying? Like just. I don't know, but now I love taking pictures of myself. Like she said,
I love yourself.
She said you look so happy in your pictures. I said because I've came a long way.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I came a very long way.
So your cousin don't like taking pictures either?
No, she said she don't.
I hope she's listening.
I told her like she said she was gonna listen. I told her like you'll get over it one day.
Yeah.
You will.
My self-esteem so low that's high.
Yeah.
My,
But
my
that's
self-esteem is so low that
but
it's
that's
high.
so real though. There are some people who perceive themselves to have high self-esteem, but on the inside they are crushed.
And that
okay?
I used to be that person. Like I used to be that person. Like to my family, they just thought I was just like.
Everything
But in
was
my
okay.
head, it was just like, ugh.
I had to force
Yeah,
myself.
there
I
are
was
some
so,
people who
I should have taught to say that yesterday. Thank you.
walk
Thank you.
around
Yeah.
with these big old happy smiles, taking pictures, but they have every issue with they find every issue with their
With the-
body
yeah.
and talk about it. It's like, whoa, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah, I had to embrace my fatness. I embraced it now.
I
I'm
have a
fat.
friend like that, and she's very beautiful. I think her body is perfect, but in her mind, she'll complain about every little thing. And it's like, girl, stop.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you talking
Stop,
about
please.
Gucci.
Yeah, but I'm not saying like,
right.
yeah, she'll take a picture or whatever, but it's just like,
Yeah.
stop it.
I used to hate pictures. I didn't hate pictures, but
But I
My-
think we all go through a phase where we don't want to be in the camera.
Yeah. But I just feel like if I had this mentality that I have now,
It would have been
then
totally
I would,
different.
I would have just been like, okay, I just got to work with what I have. That's how I feel now. Like, I'm still not perfect, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it every day.
right. So yeah,
I'm
my,
going to try not to.
yeah, no need
don't.
to. But it's weird that females, just like how you said, like it's y'all from two different backgrounds, but y'all had the same thing. Like you don't talk about intercourse, you didn't talk about it. Is that like a female thing, a women thing?
No, because
Because dudes are like, we just open with it, like, yeah, hey, we have conversations, we have like little
we
sessions.
talk with our friends.
I was just going to say, no, and that's the thing about me. I'm open. I will talk to, and it might sound weird when I say that. I will talk to about it. Like, I don't mind. As long as I don't feel like the conversation is disrespectful, I'm getting disrespected in the conversation.
Right.
I will be open to talk about sex with anybody. I will talk about it. I don't care.
Oh,
Well,
But
now I'll talk about
now,
it.
I would say now. But back then, like, oh no. Listen,
I'll talk about it.
no.
where's this going?
No.
What's this?
I probably still wouldn't even have that conversation with my mama. That's so awkward.
Why though? Why? You are 39. I mean 29. Why?
Dang.
Oh, we
Trying
gave you an
to get
extra
rid of my
10.
life.
You are 29.
I mean, because I already know what the content is going to be like. That energy,
I embrace all of it.
That's weird. But my other grandma, I would talk about it with my father's family because they're open sexually. So
Yeah. But my family not open like that. Like, but my cousins are. It's weird. Like my aunties. It's just like my
they're very
aunties.
conservative.
It's very conservative. My uncles, they just.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like, hey, they just it is what it is. And my cousins are like my cousins are wild.
They
so we
free
just,
as a bird.
we just talk about like, hey, this.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. That's just weird. Do that affect females sexually? Like when they
Yes.
go into the sexual relationship?
Yes, it does.
Not talking about it?
Yeah, not talking about it. And then go into a relationship and the dude like, yeah, like sex. And the female like, oh, whoa.
It
Yeah,
does.
yes, it does. You're just like, okay, chill out now.
Oh,
We
damn,
get it.
That's wow.
But it's like when you want to ask those questions to your parent, your grandmother or whatever, and you can't because they don't even know you interested in boys or whatever.
Yeah, I have never asked my grandma a question about sex. I've never. Listen,
Wow.
she may have tried to give some. If I wouldn't even, I don't hear. I have never, ever.
That's
The
crazy.
wall
Ever.
goes up. That block.
I don't want to hear
Cylinder.
anything. Like
Oh,
I don't
I
even
gotta
want to hear a
talk-
joke
I
around.
gotta talk to my daughter then, cause
Yeah.
No, we gonna be open with her. Ain't no,
Yeah, like,
I can't
hey,
do that because
hey, your daddy was a thought. Your mama was a thought.
Mama was a hoe.
Your daddy was a thought. So hey, we gotta talk about this, Aaliyah.
That's cool.
Oh, man.
I'm scared to talk to my sister about it. Like,
Really? How old
I'm
is your
scared.
sister?
She's 7. I don't want her to know anything.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, oh my
especially
God.
now in today's
Like
world.
when she watch TV, I just be like,
Well, yeah,
why
you
is
still turn her head away.
yeah, like
whatever.
I don't want her to know anything. Like my brother got a girlfriend, I just be like, oh my God, no, she just wonder. Like no, I just want to
But
keep her
she's
like
7,
in
she's
the little
learning it in
I
the
know
schools.
she learning it everywhere because when I was 11, my friend told me about sex. That's who actually told me like what happens. Like I was 11.
11.
11,
Gosh, so
and-
young.
I thought
I lost
that
my
you just
virginity
humped.
at 11.
Huh?
I lost my virginity at 11.
I discussed the plan to lose my virginity when I was 12 years old. We discussed the plan where we was going to
Not at 12 years.
At
Oh
12,
my
I
God.
did.
Wow.
I really thought this was going to happen. We discussed the time.
I'll save our conversation for our podcast. Not
We
right
discussed
now.
the place.
Talk about it.
No.
Aw.
I will save it for our podcast.
But it just never
I'm
happened.
not
About
ready to
us?
let that out right
About
now.
us?
No.
Oh, like about us? Oh.
Kind of the whole Virginia situation.
Yeah.
I could tell you this. I know for a fact that the last guy I dated, I honestly believe, before you, I honestly believe that my grandma thought that was my first boyfriend.
Really?
Yes. That just goes
Only
to
has-
show how much my mother and grandmother, I don't want to say think of me, but that's just how we are. Like, close off our relationship is that I feel. I mean, I know my mama probably know I didn't have other
Right.
friends,
Yeah. Dumb.
but yeah, I'm gonna just say she thought that was my. But I've always been into boys. I remember my first kiss. I was in kindergarten, but I don't think that count because this kindergarten kids do goofy
Right.
stuff.
My first kiss was in high school, 12th grade.
I've
kiss.
always
I
kept
swear-
a
I
couple
swear- I
boys
swear everything I
around.
I didn't do that kissing stuff. Oh no.
So I do the kissing stuff. Are you kidding?
Senior year.
Yeah.
With,
I don't, kissing a boy in kindergarten might not be your first kiss, but I remember kissing boys at a young age.
I only had 3 girlfriends in my life. A girl in high school who I did my first
that's
kiss.
Good. That's good.
Who else? My ex-wife, and then you.
How many hoes you done had in your life?
Thousands.
Exactly.
Thousands.
Exactly.
Of course.
It's the difference.
Thousands.
Of course. If we doing it like that, then I can just say about the damn same.
Yeah, like I just didn't like. I didn't do kissing. I didn't do that because I'm like, you got diseases in your mouth, all this stuff. But it was because of my mom. My mom showed me like diseases and herpes and all that. I was
She's
like,
like, let me
oh,
show you what you can get.
Now, see, we did a sex,
Well,
sex
I'm gonna do that to my
class.
sister. I'm gonna scare the shit out of her.
That's what you do. That showed the pictures of Aaliyah
Yeah,
herpes. This is
herpes,
what happens when you put stuff in your mouth.
And Leah was like, oh no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
And
what
Google got some shit.
Oh yeah, Google. Oh
So,
my
yeah,
god.
my mom showed me that stuff. What you can get in your mouth. I was like, I'd never kiss a girl. And then she told me about feet. Like, always check a girl's feet. And I was like, what? She told me and my brothers this. Deron, Greg, check a girl's feet. And she was like, I was like, why? She said, because
If the feet nasty.
yeah, if the feet
She
nasty,
nasty.
she nasty. I was like, why is that? She said, because what's the first thing you get in the tub when you take a bath? I said, oh, your feet. She said, there you go. I was like, oh.
So she
I
washed
was-
it up at the sink.
Right.
Right.
That's why whenever we first met, I looked at your feet.
Whatever.
I looked at your
Let me
feet.
see what the bottom look like.
Hey.
me
And I
give you-
hate feet. I hate it.
Yeah, but I think if we had those conversations in our community, that we wouldn't be as wild as we are. Girls wouldn't be as wild as we are.
wow.
We would have more respect for ourselves, our bodies,
Yeah.
because we wouldn't be. Yeah, we gonna want to explore, but it wouldn't be as freely as if we have had those conversations.
Yeah. It's just like society.
So yeah,
Society
it'll
just-
heal the community.
It would definitely heal the community,
Yeah.
but that's why I plan on being open with my kids.
Yeah. I just don't want no daughters, man. I can't. I'm,
Yeah,
sca-
I
I'm
can't. I
petrified
don't-
of
You
that.
Yeah.
have one, so that's too late.
Yeah, I know it. I cried when the doctor
And
told me it was
hopefully
a
we
girl.
have 2 more.
No. I just no.
Mm-mm. Give me a boy. I don't got no kids, but if I do, give me a boy because listen, I don't have time. No.
Boys are just as worse.
Yeah,
It's-
but no.
It's easier. It's
Mm-hmm.
easier for a boy. Like you don't have to worry about.
It's different worries. You can't say
Yeah.
it's easier. It's not. It's different worries.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's with a boy, you have to worry about him growing up in these streets and
Getting
everything
killed,
he
that's
gonna
normal.
face as being a black man.
That's easy.
But then with your daughter, you got to worry about hoism. You get what I'm
Yes,
saying?
and dudes try to do the things you.
And she just like, like, no, baby girl.
Like dumb dudes gonna, hey, let me just
Put
the tip in.
Yeah, she just like,
And she gonna fall like, okay.
Okay, it's not gonna.
No.
just the tip,
If
right?
my kid, if anything like me, she ain't going for it.
Yeah.
She ain't going for it.
Yeah. That's what my
Because
sister is.
yeah, if she anything like me, she like, nah, that ain't cutting it
Yeah.
for me. But that's crazy though. I think we definitely should have more conversations like that in the house. And I think it will bring more healing in our community. We wouldn't have so many baby daddies out here, probably.
Yeah, because that's what I do. Listen, anybody would tell you that's one thing I don't want a baby daddy. And I don't want to be a baby mama.
No.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not judging, but that's just not something that I want for
Right.
myself. And I definitely don't want that for my sister.
Yeah, exactly. But 7th, what grade? She going to 2nd grade? Or
Yes.
Okay. You got one more year. And because in 3rd grade, everything get to changing and stuff, and they starting to teach kids that. What happened to sex education? Did they take that out the classes?
I mean, wait till don't teach listen. Not in 3rd grade.
Yeah, we learned. I think we
kids
learned
are doing
5th
stuff.
grade. I think.
And then what
6th
about the animated porn though? Like all of that. That's just destroying the brains
Everything is
even
just
more.
like-
The cartoons, oh my God, Ren and Stimpy was the worst cartoon ever.
And
We
it's
used
so
watch
easy to
that.
get to. Everything is so easy to get to now.
I am an
like,
advocate
everything.
of porn, so I'm out of this conversation. I am. It's healthy. It's
But you're not
very
gonna let
healthy.
your kid watch it.
Right.
No.
But I
Unless it's
watched-
educational. Like
That's sad to say. This is why I'm so scared. Like I watched porn when I was a kid. Like when I was like
Me
10 or
too.
11, I had my own little tape. I used to put in the VCR when I got my
Imagine.
room. Like, oh, she don't come in here. Watch out,
HBO
turn the
at
TV
night.
down.
HBO at night
So like,
is-
I don't want that for. I don't like no.
Look, I remember when my dad.
I think that's a lot of people's demons and challenges they don't talk about.
I remember my dad lived on the east side of Pontiac, and we had his TV in the basement.
Oh, goodness.
And I used to watch it, but it used to have a little fuzzy little, what's that called? When yeah, that. But you can see it still.
Oh,
all
my
that
God.
matters.
Yeah,
You
and
can
I
see
was
the
look
visual.
like you can picture it, and that's
Yeah.
how I learned about like.
You can in your head. You can
and my
hear anything you
perviness
want to
came
hear.
out through that.
Oh, you can see this. I'm gonna come up with my own words as long as I can see.
Right.
It is what it
You are
is.
not your own
I'm
words.
like what?
Oh, what the? Yeah, it was crazy.
That is wild.
So yeah, like, but yeah, that's something a good thing to talk about healing. Like, talk to your daughters about sex.
I'm not sure about that.
We said to cut baby daddy, baby mama drama and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yes. Please.
Just kill them
Just
off.
kill it. Like
Kill
kill
them
it.
off. Like,
Can we come up with a new word at least? Like baby
mistakes.
daddy.
But speaking of
Mistakes.
That's no mistake.
Mistakes. My bad.
It was an accident, huh?
Oopsie.
Spilled the seed.
Oopsie.
Oops. No, that's terrible. But okay, let's talk about healing in that aspect.
What?
When we have these baby mamas who are just a hot mess toward the fathers, and these fathers that don't want to take care of their kids because their father left them.
But it's crazy. Why do all the females with crazy baby daddies be like good mothers, and the dudes who taking care of their kids be with
terrible.
these crazy like?
Yeah.
Really?
It's weird.
And why we can't just come together as a people? Like, if you got a daughter.
Yes.
I don't have any kids. Why can't the mother of your child and I help raise this girl together?
That's
If we was to have a kid and it didn't work between us, why can't the next person you date
I'm
help,
done.
or the next person I date, why can't we all
gonna be a
help
Puerto
raise our
Rican.
kids together, you know?
Yeah.
And not in one household together, but, you know, why do it have to be so chaotic and so much drama between us? That's
The
stupid.
next one gonna be a Puerto Rican, bro. I'm done.
Ain't no next
You done
one.
with black girls after this?
Oh, that's what before you
So
got
you
here.
say you-
Like my ex-wife, I was done.
He talked about his
My
self-hate
my
that
brother's
he
here.
had.
He can witness to everything I'm saying. When I moved back from New York, I was like, I'm done with black girls. I can't stand them. I'm dating a Puerto Rican. I can't stand them. I used to be like spit out venom towards black girls. And then my other boy, Greg, showed me a picture of her. I was like, all right, I think I'll give black person one more try.
One more try.
I said, this is the last one, though.
Okay,
If
so
this
after
don't
this,
work
you
out,
done.
I'm done. But, I'm Gucci now.
Okay.
I'm good now.
Y'all gonna work it out.
That
Yeah.
self-hate and been healed.
It's not gonna be no
Yeah, it has.
How did you heal that? How does that work?
Self-hate.
What made you come back to the senses of, wait a minute, let me get back to where I'm supposed to be at?
Just loving myself first.
What does
And
that
giving
look
jokes
like?
my friends and being around love. Even though they abused me, it was still love though, and that abuse. We used to crack. We was acting like we normally act, like crack jokes. And I say females at that time, but it was addiction. Females came and helped out with that too.
Oh God.
Like I'm dead serious. Like when I had my apartment,
So you was using other females to fill that void.
I think I told you that I was
Yeah.
like, how many thoughts can, like, for example, if I had a girlfriend and me and her broke up, how many thoughts is she's worth? Like, for example, she would be worth 45 thoughts. 45 thoughts can replace her. 60 thoughts can replace her. That's what I mean by that. So at that time, I was like, all right, 20 or 10 or 3. And I just would try to replace it. Then I was like, okay, this is not working. So I just be around love. That's all. Love. Friends.
So, what would you say to somebody who is dealing with self-hate? How can we help them get out of that or move on or see something different?
Look at the cause of your self-hate.
Definitely finding the root and acknowledging it.
Yeah, my cause
But what if
was her.
what if a guy say, oh, I hate black women because they are ghetto, they are a ratchet, hot mess, and stupid,
Stop going into
Those
the deep
communities.
ghettos and looking for
Change
that.
your circle, find a new
Change your,
environment.
find your new environment.
Yeah.
Because you'll find that we are
What is it about you that you just keep tracking
Tracking.
all these?
exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Something.
Because I had to stop attracting what I attract because every single one was the same. Am I right though, bro? Am I right? They all wanted. They didn't have a father in their life. They were unguided. They was crazy. So I'm like, okay, I gotta mess with somebody with common sense. Like with some type of education, something. No kids. All my females I mess with had kids.
Baby daddy.
But they deserve love too.
Right. They did.
One
they
way
do.
or the other, they'll get
But
it.
not for me.
Right.
Not from that wasn't your calling, huh?
No, I couldn't be a stepdaddy. I'm not good at it. Especially when you got sons. I don't want you. I can't stand other people's kids. Like when they daughters, I was always cool with their daughters. I love them, all that stuff. They sons, I couldn't stand them. I couldn't. One girl I messed with, her son thought he ran my crib. Nah, bro, you better get out of here.
How old was he?
And
I'm talking kids.
Right.
Like-
He was 7.
Right. Literally.
no. He was 12.
It
You know
don't
who I'm
matter.
talking
Come
about. I ain't
on.
gonna say the name, but you know who I'm talking about. He was like 12. Yeah, he was missing. He needed a daddy in his life.
And you wasn't about to be that father figure.
No, I don't like you.
I mean,
And then her other
listen,
son was
no
like,
judgment here. I feel you.
her other son used to try to, he been touched before. That boy been touched before. Because he was like rubbing on my friend butt, and my friend almost slapped him.
Male
like,
or female?
He was a dude. And I was like, wait a minute, you got to get, I can't handle it.
None of y'all say anything to that little boy like this is inappropriate.
Yeah. Yeah, he was about to get a left hook. Yeah, we talked to him. And then
At
we
one
told
point,
mama.
his mama needs to
We told his mama, was like, hey,
step in. Like, what's
Yo-
going on?
your son
You
doing
need to have a
some-
Did
talk
she
with
do
your
anything?
kid.
That's healing right there. That was a healing moment.
Like, your
Yeah,
son
like
doing
at one
some-
point you need to step in and talk to your child.
like your son been touched. He been doing some moist stuff.
But I think a lot of times we see stuff, we let stuff go on, and we don't talk to our kids about it.
No.
When you see a kid sexually harassing a boy, sexually harassing a girl, or even hitting. Let's say I seen this teenage boy hit his sister yesterday. They both teenagers, but he looked up, he looked around, and then he slapped her. He didn't know I saw it, and like.
But why did he slap? Because I'm all for equal rights.
They probably no.
I'm all for
They
equal
probably
rights.
was going back and forth. I get it. They probably was going back and forth, but he made sure was nobody looking. He
Right,
made
'cause
sure
you know
his
he'll get in
mama
trouble.
wasn't
Yeah.
looking, and it's like, why?
Because
Because
you
now,
get in trouble
okay,
for
you
that.
hit your sister, but now you hit your sister now. What makes you think you're not gonna hit your girlfriend later down when he a little bit older? And
But if she acting right, then he won't have to do that.
Why
Now,
why is it not him? Maybe
but-
she hit him first because he was acting a fool.
okay, then act your reaction.
No.
But
I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of with siblings. It's kind of different. Like, I wouldn't compare my relation. Like, say, oh, if my brother do this to me, he gonna do this to his girlfriend. I wouldn't because siblings is different. Like, you around this person, like this person just irritates you. Around them 24/7. Like, it's different with a sibling. Like, it's just like, get away from me. Like, I know how it is. I got a lot of brothers and sisters.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have a no hit policy in
oh
our
no,
household.
I don't know about that.
My
I'm all for
kids
catching
ain't-
hands.
Cause kids
Okay,
sneaky.
that's all.
That's
I'm
kids
all for
sneaky.
it.
So okay, you hit him. Well, he hit you back. Oh, okay. Well,
Y'all
that's
equal
just-
now.
Yeah,
Equal.
y'all equal now.
That's what I'm gonna teach
It's
you.
not gonna go no further than that.
I'm gonna tell Leah, do not put your hands on the dude. Because if
Yeah.
he punch you, don't come to me, dog. Daddy, he hit me. I'm like, okay, did you hit him first?
Yeah. When I was
I want
younger,
to go to jail. If I'm going to jail, I'm going to go to jail for a reason. But now, if you touching him, putting your hands on him, and
That's
then you end up
totally
slapping
different.
you, I'm going to tell you to shut up and go back home.
yeah. When I was younger, my uncle and my daddy always was just like, don't play with the boys. So I don't care if they your cousins.
Don't play with him.
Just don't play with them. Don't. And if my daddy found out, he'd be like, "What? I told you, don't play with them." I don't
you
care.
get.
I don't care.
Boys are rougher.
And it's like my daddy, he a man, so he know how boys is, so he just like don't
You
play
ain't
with
built
the
for that.
boys. But it was just me. I'm just like, oh, I just want to go. I want to play with the boys.
Sound like a Leah. Leah,
Right.
I just wanna play.
That's the girls that just like, okay.
My daughter, I love that girl. She just like, I want to play.
I want to play. I want to go.
Just all freely.
I wish I could be like that, just free and just, the world is perfect. No trouble in the world.
Yeah. Psych.
Wrong.
Period.
I was tough enough to handle the boys.
Uh-huh. You didn't run to a dude like me.
Actually, I've knocked a few out.
I was
a
very
bully.
sensitive.
I
when
wasn't a
was
bully. I was strong enough to handle them. I was playing baseball in the backyard, a couple of doors down. Me, Chris, and the boy across the street. I threw that baseball so hard it knocked him out. Matter of fact, we were playing football. I didn't know I could. This is when I knew I could throw a football. We was playing football, and my cousin, I knocked the wind out of him with the football. Didn't know I knew how to throw a football.
I remember when me and my cousin Henry, we was playing football, tackle, and this
I ain't know no
girl,
tackling.
this girl, this
No, that's a little too
what they
high.
call them? This before studs was popping.
Dykes.
Town boys, that's what they called them. Town boys.
Well, Tom
Yeah,
boy,
that's what they call them.
Yeah, town boys.
They
So-
crossed over now. They on a whole nother level now.
And she wanted to play, and I'm like, I don't play with girls. And she was like, no, blah, blah. She wanted to be treated equal. So we did. I tackled her. Then she went crying, and her dad came out. Was like, you hit my daughter. Then my dad and my cousin came out. And they from Saginaw, so yeah, it was a whole different atmosphere after that. It was like, he told your daughter not to play with us, and then he just tackled her like she was a dude. Yeah, you don't want the parts. But yeah, this is a good episode. This is a real good episode. I like this.
Yeah, unfortunately, I missed. I was lost. I got lost. I seen everything, but what I was supposed to see. I will say that.
We gotta have you come back
I'm
on,
like,
Miss
what?
Anthony.
Yeah.
Gotta have you
Well,
come
thank
back.
you for
Anytime,
coming. You
anytime.
made it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
You got
I,
the-
Oh, like
I told you. I said, listen, we don't have no power in my house.
Me either, girl.
But I will
we
be there.
power.
We might be a little late, but I'm gonna
you got
come.
power?
So
Oh yeah, we power.
I think
power.
we about to wrap up. What advice would you give to somebody who needs some healing
Yes.
or who's going through just trying to get over, just trying to make it through another day?
I don't know. I will just say, you got to look at the good in every day. Because I have a lot of bad days. but
Yes.
I have a lot of good days too. You get what I'm saying? It's just all about how you make your day. It's a mental thing.
It is.
You could think yourself into a great ass day, or you
Or
could
bad.
think yourself into a horrible ass day. It's
I just be chilling.
yeah.
I'm just like,
You
I
just
don't
gotta
know.
let your mind chill. Like I stress. My mind would be like, and I just be like, what am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a mental thing.
It is. Even anxiety. I'm
Yeah.
being real. It's
Yeah.
a mental thing.
It's a mental thing. You
What would
gotta,
you suggest?
yeah.
I just chill. Like, it is what it is.
Really? That sounds like Eeyore.
It is what it is.
Right,
like it's gonna
whatever.
happen. It's gonna happen.
Life is gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna. And I don't believe you can't change what's gonna happen.
You can't.
I
No,
don't
you
think
can't
so.
change what's going to happen, but
If
you can
it's going
change.
to happen, it's going to happen.
But you can change what happens from there on out.
Yeah.
You
Oh, yeah,
are,
after that,
you
after
are
that.
in control of
You can
your
change what come
situation.
next.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's gonna happen, if you gonna fall and bust your face,
You
you
gonna
gonna fall and bust your
face.
But you gonna have to get your ass up with a
Right.
shot.
You better be happy.
Try
just
again.
Okay. Woo.
Try again.
Because you can, it's, what about you?
I would say to somebody who's struggling, maybe in something internally, talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Find somebody to talk to. Even if you don't want to go see no therapist, because you know how we are. We ain't trying to go sit in nobody's chair or we can't pay for it. Find a friend and talk about that thing.
Yeah.
Or
And
come
not
on the
just
show.
that, come on the show. We all email us. We always looking for people to come on, talk about whatever. But yeah, find a friend, talk, and then always remember they can't use it against you if you're talking about it.
Yeah.
We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
They cannot use your struggles and demons against you if you're talking about it already. If you're already open with it.
Only
you
a
know?
black female can, though. They will figure out a way.
We will.
Find a way. Wait. What's the best therapy? Laughter. Laugh about what you're going through and dealing with.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We laugh about stupid stuff because when it's all done and over, you're going to look at that situation. You're going to be like, dang, I used to do this or I did that. I've been there.
Yeah.
Or crack jokes, or have friends that crack jokes.
Me
with you.
personally, I'm not a medicine type of person.
Me neither.
But if your doctor puts you on medicine, take your medicine,
Take your
please.
meds.
Take
No,
your medicine.
I don't like that medicine.
But
crap.
until
Nah.
you
Me
find
neither. I
but you
wouldn't.
have to take medicine until you find a way to control and change your situation. Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes
Lock yourself in the room.
once you start taking that medicine, it's no coming back. You just dependent on some people.
But you,
just,
that some people do get dependent.
you know what I'm saying.
But what were we doing before the medicine?
Right.
Find out what we were doing
That's what I'm
before
saying.
medicine.
You can't get dependent.
I
on
am no
that.
doctor. I do not work in the doctor's office.
I'm a
It's
doctor.
at your
I'm Dr.
own
Tomo.
risk, okay?
I remember when I had high blood pressure, and my brother told me not to take it.
Yeah, there's other ways you can do
He was
it.
like, "You don't need to take no high blood pressure. Just go work out your fat self."
Hello.
Your fat
Okay.
self.
Hello.
I was like, "Oh, okay." And then my blood pressure just went down, and I stopped stressing too.
Yeah.
I stopped stressing.
Find an out.
Video games.
No, I don't get stuck on. Find something active. Come on.
I like video games. Help. Man.
I don't know. I just ordered me some books. They supposed to come Friday, but now they say they're gonna come Tuesday.
I ain't reading. I don't like reading.
But-
I hate
What?
reading.
You
Video
never know.
games.
Reading is good. Like
Unless
it's
it's-
relaxing. And
Unless it's
you
a manga. This is a manga. I mean, I read that.
You learn new words. Your vocabulary expand. Like
Yeah. Reading is powerful.
yes,
I'd rather listen
read-
to somebody else read to me.
just get audiobooks.
I do that.
I never did that, but I'm
I would
just
say
saying.
I like audiobooks. They cool. They're really because
They
you
are?
get the animated animation. You know, when you read. Sometimes you might not read it how it's
I never
said.
knew that.
But I was reading Tiffany Haddish. Y'all know how her voice is.
Oh, she
In
read her own
audio,
book?
yes, it was
Oh.
crazy.
I'm not reading my own book. I remember. I should write a book. I should write a book.
I was thinking that too. I could write a book.
The
I want
Confessions
to
of
write
TTG.
one. I want to write one about living without regrets.
Yeah.
I want to write one.
Live life without regrets.
The Confessions of TTG.
What is
Oh,
TTG?
goodness.
Tumbo the Great. That's my nickname, Tumbo.
Oh, okay.
Tumbo
Is
the
it
Great.
your confessions or other people's confessions?
My confessions.
Oh,
It
okay.
just so happens other people's confessions as well. They're all tied to me.
Negative.
So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. Subscribe, like our page at the
Listen,
Uncensored
listen.
Podcast
Share,
with Tumbo
share,
and Black
share.
Moses when he's here.
It's okay. He couldn't be here
I took
today.
an off day today.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, where is he?
He ain't here. Our Instagram, Uncensored_podcast. What else? SoundCloud. Go to Detroit Podcast, SoundCloud. Like our stuff.
Pray for our lights to come back on. in
Ah.
Michigan.
Please.
I have my
Please
lights.
listen.
I have my lights. But have a good day. Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was fun.